Hi there everybody, I'm Martin Tyler and this is Goodison Park. And today it's Everton against Tottenham.
Tottenham Hotspur and Everton. Here is the Everton. Number 22, Martin Stecklenburg. Number 16, James McCarthy. Number 30, Mason Holgate.
Got the Everton lineup for you. Martin Stecklenburg starts in goal. Phil Jagielka plays with Ramiro Funes Mori at the back. Idrissa Gueye plays with Gareth Barry in the centre of the park, and they'll play with a sole striker.
Number 18, Gareth Barry. Number 8.
This is today's Tottenham Hotspur team. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Danny Rose starts with Kyle Walker in the full-back positions. Eric Dyer plays with Victor Wanyama in central midfield. Harry Kane is the main striker today. Been a lot of talk about new venues for Everton Football Club, but the traditionalists will be delighted that they've stayed at Goodison Park to this point. There's nowhere quite like it.
No, we've done a few games, Martin, where the gantry's been shaking. I remember one against Manchester United. It is one of the famous old grounds in England, and, you know, you would be sad to see it go.
For today's game will be Lee Mason. Thank you, Goodison Park.
Everton, known locally as the People's Club, but they, of course, always have the difficulty of trying to compete with Liverpool. I think life would be easier for them if they played in a different city, because that will never happen. They don't want to move.
No, it has been hard, but they can look back to those successful days in the 80s when they won a couple of league titles.
Lee Mason is today's ref. Spurs have started the first half. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. A penalty! Well. It's not an occasion here of the player going to get a second chance. He's going to get booked straight away, and that's a bit of a burden this early in the match.
Well, it is, but I don't think he can have too many complaints. He's dived in and left the ref with little choice.
He's done the job, he's the specialist. Well, he's missed some before, but he didn't miss this one.
Yeah, it is, and he doesn't normally let you down from 12 yards, certainly didn't there.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Tottenham Hotspur goal, number 10, Harry Kane.
Barry. Victor Wanyama. Here's Harry Kane. Now Kane. Dele Alli. Could be dangerous. In comes the challenge. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Here's Dyer. Victor Wanyama. Letting the shot go! Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
That will go down as a wasted chance.
So I think he's just mistimed that, whatever. It's a shocking miss.
Baines. Goes out wide again. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Victor Wanyama. Christian Eriksen. Kane. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Poor throw, straight to the opposition. Here's McCarthy. Mirallas. Everton get the advantage from the referee here. He's coming forward with some danger. That's good support play from his teammates. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Challenges for the ball. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Now Barry. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. And now they've got the chance to push forward from this deepish position. Eric Lamela. There's some potential in this move. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. On the move in possession, Leighton Baines, who went and won that tackle. Well, he's cleared the danger. And they're going to have to restart with a throw. James McCarthy. Good pass, getting it forward. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. Here's Harry Kane. Toby Alderweireld. Victor Wanyama. Leighton Baines, building steadily here, keeping possession. Good strong tackle. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. One back very quickly. It's Everton's turn to attack. Surely the equaliser. Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space, good position.
Funes Mori. Leighton Baines. Jagielka. Tottenham given the throw. Here's Harry Kane. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Little piece of interplay between the two. In strongly. It'll be a throw now after the tackle. Into the attacking third. Nice return pass. Marvellous tackle. Now Barry. position here. Tottenham Hotspur in possession here. Eric Lamela. Came in with a challenge. Baines. Mirallas. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Dele Alli. Here's Dyer. It's Eric Dyer. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Good challenge here. Barry. Mirallas. Everton on the attack. Shot on! Up for grabs here. He's tried to keep it going, Gareth Barry, but he hasn't been able to do it. Now Barry. Brilliant team play this, with the passing, the movement off the ball to make the passing possible. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Goal kick to come. We're going back to that bewildering save, bewildering to the guy who's thwarted by Hugo Lloris.
He's a big lad as well, he feels that goal.
Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. No wasting time here. And he gives it back to it. And the attack coming now from Everton. They've got a great understanding, this team. They'll bring them level. Oh, great work by the keeper. Hugo Lloris stops it comfortably. Quick change of possession here. Idrissa Gana Gueye, Danny Rose, Toby Alderweireld. It's Eric Dyer. Kyle Walker. Gets his foot in there. De La Feu. Trying to switch on the attacking. Real chance. Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Good place to win the ball back there, because the pressure was starting to mount, and the interception was timely, to say the least. Danny Rose. Victor Wanyama. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And out wide, they were in a good position until that. Well, that's going to be a free kick. Well, it was a great stop by Hugo Lloris, and we can show it to you one more time.
He's a master at getting his angles right, isn't he, this goalkeeper?
It's Eric Dyer. Here's Ali. Kane. He has such an appetite for the game, because he'll chase down anything, anywhere.
Yeah, he pops up in the most unusual positions, doesn't he?
And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Toby Alderweireld. It's Eric Dyer. Leighton Baines. Jagielka. Ramiro Funes Mori. Gerard Deulofeu. Comes in strongly. Could be dangerous. And that passing is top class. And the ball with the Everton player. Deulofeu. Into the attacking third. Nicely played through ball. Well, here comes the support. In comes the challenge. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Eric Lamela. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. It's Everton's turn to attack. Well, he's got support here. Mirallas. Clever little back heel. Very good challenge. It'll be a throw. Leighton Baines. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Here's Ali. It's Eric Dyer. Well, they're in a good position here. Brilliant team play there. The shot's on! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Corner for Spurs. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. In comes the challenge. James McCarthy. Phil Jagielka. Funes Mori. To Barry. Attacking well here. Good strong tackle. Wow, I want to see that save again.
I bet he does as well. That was top class.
Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes.
3 minutes added time.
Wanyama! And it could be for Tottenham. It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Number 10, Harry Kane.
Here's McCarthy. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Good challenge. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. And there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. Alan, your thoughts on Harry Kane's first-half performance?
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
On the occasion here of the player going to get a second chance, he's going to get booked straight away. And that's a bit of a burden. He's done the job, he's the specialist. Everton on the attack. Shot on! Up to grabs here. They've got a great understanding, this team, to bring them level. Oh, great work by the keeper. Trying to switch on the attacking. Real chance. Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Brilliant team play this. The shot's on, and the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Wanyama, and it could be for Tottenham. And they kick off at the start of the second half. When you think about football as a passing game, which it is, you think about players like him. Barry. Here's Ali. Just working away to try and find an opening. Shots on here. Good work by the goalkeeper. Return pass. Kevin Morales. A timely challenge. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Well, he was in the right place at the right...
He's got his shot off now. That's great hands from the goalkeeper to make that kind of save. Makes a challenge here. And shoots! Really looking to make the losing team suffer with an increase of their advantage now. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Spotted that well and intercepted. Here's Ali. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Mirallas. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. It's Everton's turn to attack. Not a good challenge by the defender. Comes in with a tackle. Good persistent defending in the end. It's Eric Dyer. Eriksson. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. Barry. Kevin Mirallas. Everton on the attack. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Baines. And there is some backup for him in this position. Got the tackle in. And the attack coming now from Everton. And they've cut it out. Jan Vertonghen. Got on the ball in midfield. Well read by the player in that part of the pitch. Rose. To Barry. Baines. James McCarthy. Substitution for Spurs coming up. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. McCarthy. James McCarthy. Well, here comes the support. Ross Barkley. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Gay. Tackle here. It was good play until they got that challenge in. We've had an hour gone here and still 30 minutes left. Jan Vertonghen. Gay. Attacking now. Here's Harry Kane. Christian Eriksen. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Corner given after that tackle. Well, it's an unspectacular job, but it's been quite a recognisable performance, isn't it, the central midfield player today? In defence, he's done really well.
He doesn't overcomplicate his game, does he? He does the simple things well, moves the ball on, not over-ambitious in possession. Well done.
shot on! Goalkeeper hangs on. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. It's Eric Dyer, and now he's looking for some support. Kevin Morales. Moving forward with... Well, the referee's penalised him, Jan Vertonghen. It's going to be a card, it's going to be a yellow card.
Well, that's the least surprising thing I've seen out there today so far.
Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. Defender to it first. Christian Eriksen. And the tackle there is successfully done. Eriksen. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Clearly a throw. Not quite clear whose throw it is. Leighton Baines. Tom Cleverley. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Building steadily here, keeping possession. A timely challenge. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. He could lay it off to the supporting player. Could whip it in from here. Another successful challenge. He wins the ball so well for his team. Davis. Tom Cleverley. It's Everton's turn to attack. In strongly. Here's Harry Kane. Well, for me, Alan, this guy's playing really at the top of his game. Do you think so?
It looks that way, Martin. He cannot get enough of the ball. He's dominating things out there.
Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. And the attack coming now from Everton. And that will peter out, that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Dele Alli. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And in goes the cross. Promise, actually, has just petered away from that cross. They've been shouting attack, 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 and this lad's taken them at their word, hasn't he? He's really done what the fans have wanted, and now they're showing their appreciation as he is substituted.
Yeah, you can tell it's a match he's really enjoyed from the start. He's been involved, got on the ball, and really made things happen for his team.
Mason. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. That's cut out. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. It's Tom Davis. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Attacking well here. They've coped with it well defensively. Comes in with a tackle. Presented possession to the opposition now. Well, it's a poor cross, not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side. It's Tom Davis. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. It was nicely worked until that point, and it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Rose. Ryan Mason. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Baines. And in he goes with the tackle. De La Feu. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Good pass, getting it forward. And that's given away possession. Christian Eriksen. Eriksen. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Shots on here. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. And that's a corner for Tottenham Hotspur. And here's the shot. And they blocked it then. And go back to the goalkeeper, Martin Stekelenburg. Kevin Morales. Tom Cleverley. Everton on the attack. Giving the ball away now. Substitute ready for Tottenham Hotspur. Cut out by the defender. Here's the shot count for you. 10 shots, 7 on target for Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, they've been nice and lively when the chances have come, and they certainly haven't wasted them.
Keeps it going. Shot on! Great stop. Corner for Tottenham. Toby Alderweireld. In comes the challenge. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. James McCarthy. Now Davis. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Cleverly! That's a decent effort. The height was the problem, though, in the end. That's a good spot by the defender. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Christian Eriksen. And this is going to be a throw. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. It's Eric Dyer. Rose. Jan Vertonghen. James McCarthy. Ramiro Funes Mori. And the ball has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes.
Of 3 minutes.
Could be dangerous. Janssen. And now the shot! Ambitious play again. They want more. Here's Mason. It's Eric Dyer. Here's Dyer. It's Eric Dyer. Good forward play from them. Here's Mason. Gets his foot in there. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. And there is the final whistle. It's success here for Spurs. Well, let's get Alan's thoughts on the performance today of Harry Kane.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
He's done the job, he's the specialist. Wanyama! And it could be for Tottenham. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Shots on here. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Keeps it going. Shots on. Great stop.